Hey, good morning. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Ahoy. Woo! Good morning, folks. I made it. I made it, dude. I'm here. Hey, there's our beautiful kit. She's so pretty. Poor thing. She must be on a corpse run. She's got a sliver of life and she's limping. We had a lot of fun last night in the static group. Went to the Goblin Temple, which is a pretty scary place, dude. It's tough out there. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. At the end of the night, before I left the group, we got screwed up by a couple of Iron Willed mobs. They start getting pretty tough in the area we went to. Like, they all have like traits and stuff, so. Hey, there's Cabin Boy. He's cleaning his pipes again. There he goes, man. These pipes are clean. Hey, well below average. Welcome to the stream, friend. How you doing? How you doing? Happy Friday. It's Friday. Friday. I turned the volume up a little bit on the game yesterday during the static group because it was pretty cool. We were in the jungle and there was like all these like cool sound effects and stuff, but I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit for the stream. Woo! Yeah, we had fun, dude. Lurk, sorry no audio. You're at work meeting for the next hour. Word, dude. We'll have a good meeting, my friend. We'll be out here slaying beasts. We're gonna be slaying beasts. Maybe I'll get maybe 15, 16. I am 15. You know what I should do? I need to go get my trait. There's a level 15 trait that I don't have. Poor Cyber Jarl, dude. I feel bad. He was stuck at the dungeon yesterday. He was trying to find his way home from the Bindstone. And he didn't know his way back. I feel bad. I feel bad. He apparently died from several bears trying to find his way back. If he comes in today, we'll have to we'll have to tell him we're sorry. Ah, it's a Friday. It's Friday. Friday. That's how I warm up my voice. I just sing. I drink coffee and sing in the morning. Hey, good morning. How you doing today? Sinjas Mari. Hello, hello, hello. I'm up and at it. I'm up and at it, man. My schedule officially starts 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. PST. But a lot of times I'm on earlier for whatever reason. I can make it earlier and get on early and stuff, but if I schedule the stream for those earlier hours, I don't make them. Like, I miss them all the time. I'm late. So what I do is I schedule it for 6 to 10, which is my main block, but then oftentimes get on earlier. I think that's an okay thing to do. Get on early. But I do feel like going on late is kind of not so good for me. I've always been pretty prompt or whatever, or on time, I guess, whatever it's called. Usually I'm sitting outside the job at, like, 10 minutes early, 15 minutes early kind of thing. Snacking on something. I try to always get a job closer to home if I can. Or I always did when I lived in the city. When I lived in the city. Hey, Zanza in the house. What's up? How you doing? How goes the Pally? Pretty good, pretty good. Level 15. And I'm just kind of... I think this area is still pretty decent. There's still a lot of blues. These bears are... There's still a lot of blues of them. But I think around level 16, I'm going to switch to Eastern Plains. We're going to the plains. Speaking of the plains, those treasure chests out there have been revamped. There's more shit coming out of them. There's armor, schematics supposed to be coming out of them and stuff. I haven't actually looted any yet since the change, but they were updated. So it might be worth a little run out there, scoop some up. Maybe if Logan comes on or if he's around today, maybe we'll go snag a few. Skipping asps completely, huh? Don't blame me, this spot is way over camped. Yeah, I really didn't want to do asps. I know how camped it is too. There's so many people there. I was thinking more like poppy wigs and bugs, like there's different beetles and stuff out in the plains. We'll go slay some beetles. And then some of my guys, some of my group that likes to hang out and group with me, show them a new spot, get them out of the common area. But that frickin' jungle is pretty cool, dude, over in Wild's End. And there was this gnarly bog we found. I never saw it before. There's this crazy big old bog full of all kinds of creatures, and they were higher level. They were read to us at our level range. We were all 13 through 16, I think. You haven't explored Wild's End at all. Now that you can port there, you should run around and see. It's cool. There are some blocked off areas, you know. We saw a pretty cool looking, almost like Death Mountain from Zelda. Had like a path going up it and stuff to the top of this mountain. We were like, oh, let's go look up there. Let's go try up there. But it was blocked. It was unfortunately blocked a little bit there. But I know there's a lot of cool stuff to do out there for pretty much all level ranges, or at least the last time I was out there on my rogue, there were indeed mobs for him to fight. Should I break this enchanter's mez, dude? Just frickin' bow, 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 bow. He'd be so pissed, dude. He'd be like, you motherfucker, dude, why you break my mez? I wouldn't even like hit it with any damage either. Just hit it with a very small hit. It'll go straight after that enchanter, dude. I'm not a troll. I'm an orc. What you said? Work. Oh, man. It's funny. Enchanters can do something pretty cool where he basically mesmerizes, mesmerizes, you know, he can sit and chill for a second, and then he'll mez again, nuke. They do sort of a two-step procedure. Yo, Schmonite, what's cracking, dude? We made it to Friday, bud. Holy frickin' moly. Somebody call a doctor. We made it to Friday. Waaagh. Dude. Happy frickin' Friday, man. Because we are here. We're cranking. We're grinding. We're cranking and grinding. I got my coffee. Just barely made it on time though today, boys. Whew, I was snoring like a log, dude. Snoring like a log, bro. But I actually feel good. I feel like, even though I feel like I got my normal amount of sleep, right? But I also feel like I slept in, which is cool. I'm getting like both feelings, you know, enough and more, which is very rare. People, you don't usually get that. You usually are tired all the time. Uh-oh. The darkness falls. Do 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 do. Wow. Hey, Romy85. I like that name. Hiya, what do you think of Pantheon so far? I like the game a lot. Now, my first MMO that I ever played in 1999 was EverQuest. And it was a fantastic game. I played it for many years, including up until this day. I still do and will play EverQuest. Now, this game has more of an EverQuest style core to the game. The values come from EverQuest, which is an older MMO. And so this specific game, even though it's 2025 right now, it feels like a classic MMO. It's really cool. You got all your good elements from your classic MMOs, and you got a lot of new elements from modern MMOs. They're mixing in a really good way. And so I am absolutely loving it. I'm having a lot of fun. Since the game is still so new, and we're kind of lucky because we get to experience stuff as it's releasing. We get to enter new areas that are discovered on the map. It almost feels like really exploring, or you know what I mean? It's cool, man. We're pretty lucky to be able to play it right now. We're lucky to have all those people that work on the game. Hey, there we go. Narzakis. Cool name.
We're being attacked!
We're being attacked! Yo, Calderdag. Welcome in. Pantheon's amazing. That's good to hear. Yeah, I really like it, Romy. Dude, that name is cool, by the way. I used to watch a movie called Romy and Michelle's, and I'm not sure if this is inspired by it, but I really like that name. Romy and Michelle, dude. If any of you guys know, you know. It's like the white chicks of the 90s, you know what I mean? Like, it's so old of a movie. It's a high school reunion, wasn't it, dude? Fucking Romeo and Michelle, dude. It's a guilty pleasure watch. I used to watch it. I mean, I had cable back then, and back then you didn't have on demand. You just had like 4 HBOs or 4 Cinemaxes, or you know what I mean? Like, you had a few options, but the way they did it, they all played the same shit. They were just on a different like time zone. So you would watch Romeo and Michelle on HBO East, and then you would go down to HBO West, and you'd watch Romeo and Michelle again for lunch. Welcome in, Frank and Beans. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday, dude. It's Friday! I was that kid, man. I would watch Terminator 2 and then switch down to freaking like Terminator 2 that was already halfway done and watch the rest of that. And then after that one, a full Terminator 2 would come on. And so you'd watch that. And then again, you would like switch to the other channel and watch the first half of Terminator 2, or you know what I mean, before you finally had to go. That's how cable was back then. And does the world feel alive? Are there enough players? Good question. Yeah, there's enough players. Our servers are reaching almost capacity in the prime time area. There are several servers that are way above capacity, and they've been split out into different shards. It's still the same server, but there's like, several shards for the population to fill into. So we've got a few that are that big. The server I'm on, Vale of Azeris, is a higher pop server. There's a lot of players. We got a lot of streamers and stuff on the server. Like 10 streamers are on this server. So because of that, I think there's a little higher pop. We got lots of cool communities coming and going. It's really cool. But we're not the highest pop, and that's okay too. Because people are saying that that Black Moon server is a little toxic, I guess. There's a lot of toxicity. Which is a shame to see, you know. But they have like 1,200 players or something. So I could see that. I could see a few sour pusses slipping in. The EU server's pretty big. It's big enough that it has 3 shards. There's another server, Havensong. Havensong was the original, like, larger server during the test phase. Everybody would pop into Havensong, you would make your groups and everything, and then you would split off to a different shard once you were formed up. But the main bulk of all the testers and everybody else was on Havensong. And so then the Havensong now is fairly full because there's still like so many people who wanted to be, who I guess just liked Havensong. When I was joining the game and joining the server, I got in with some of the Forge guys, JDon and bunch of other guys over there. They're all experienced, so I got in with them, and when they decided a server, they kind of communicated with other guilds. They wanted to make sure they got to one that wasn't gonna have like 5 big guilds on it, you know. So we picked one that was way down the list that a bunch of other large guilds, you know, said they weren't going to, and we just kind of, I think we're the biggest guild on this server. There's the most players for sure, so we are the biggest guild by player count. But I also think we have like some of the highest levels as well on the server. But there's some other guilds, you know, a few guilds have re-rolled from their server to here. You know, stuff shifts, things move around, other guilds form, you know. Pretty typical server timeline, history timeline. Yo, Reckless, good morning, friend. Welcome to the stream. Happy frickin' Friday, dude. And we are having a lovely day. We're grinding, we're having fun. I did some static party last night. We were exploring the Goblin Temple in Wild's End, so just a lot of adventure, having a lot of fun. HC was crazy camped up last night. You had to go elsewhere? Yeah, I did. It's getting popular, huh? And it's that XP, dude. It's very solid XP. You are actually getting an indoor bonus. The mobs are flagged as indoor mobs, so you're getting quite a nice chunk of XP. Lots and lots of equipment upgrades coming out of there. You had a wizard that took 30 minutes longer to get to the group than everyone because he died taking a shortcut. A shortcut to mushrooms. And then he rage quit, saying you're too slow for him. Oh, man. God, that guy, he probably needed some rest, dude. He's probably been going real hard for the last week. And he just crashed out, dude. Hit that wall. I think he just needs to sleep it off. Sleep it off! Yummy coffee. We're gonna need 2 today, I think. I didn't stay up late, right? Because usually when I'm done on the computer for the evening, like 7, 8 o'clock at night, I still go and like watch TV. You know, I watch a show or two or a movie. So I still usually kick it till 9 or 10 before I actually fall asleep. But for some reason I do feel like I was up late. Well, I don't know, it's weird because I've rested as well. I feel like I slept in, but I also feel like I was up late. So it's weird. I'm weird today. I'm weird. Alright, we're cranking and grinding. We're up to 1 bubble of EXP in the level. I do actually need to work my way back to civilization and go to the Paladin guild. I'm not sure where the Paladin guild is in Thronefast. I've never been there, I don't think. Where do the Paladonians arise? Probably, I would say probably close to the cleric one, right? The little stone pyramid thing. That wizard needs to switch to decaf. Over by the clerics in the back left corner? Oh, cool. Okay, I do know where those are. They got that little stone, almost looks like it's like a little temple or something. Yeah, because we're going to have to go over there. We're going to have to go over there. Also, my butt is wet, dude, right now. When I'm sitting down, I can feel it getting wet. That sounds weird, huh? So, like 2 days ago, I hosed off this chair. This chair it was a little dirty. It was a little farty. I'd been farting in it a lot. So I said, you know what, let me take this chair out back and hose it out, throw some dish soap on it, spray it down. And I left it out there in the sun for a full day, brought it in overnight, and then I had a little heater that I run sometimes. So I was running a little heater on it and stuff, and it still wasn't dry. So I waited another day. All day through the whole day yesterday. I should have put it back out in the sun is what I should have did. But even this morning, it's just slightly underneath. I can feel like there's just a little bit of water left in it. It's an okay chair. It's an Amazon one. But it is more comfortable than my other chair. But it's pretty cool. It's got a little mesh backing for the summer. Air can move through it. I like that. And then the arms on it actually go up. So if you look here, that was a pretty important feature for me. The arms to go up. I like it. Because sometimes I like to sit cross-legged sometimes in my chair. Or have like 1 foot up on it or something, you know. And with those arms going up, it's a little easier to do it, but also if you don't want to, if you're actually working on something, you can put the arms down, you know. I like it. I think it's an important option for me. Should have got the hair dryer. Yeah, I don't have one though. I don't think there's one here at this house at all. We ain't got no dryer. We ain't got no dryer. I ain't got no dryer. I thought that was a mob, dude. It's a necromancer skeleton. Where am I? Who am I? Where am I? Alright, I know where we are. We're riding around in the dark. JoanOfOrk. Riding around in the dark. Reckless asks, is it better to ask someone for bags or buy them from the vendor? I would say it's probably better to ask for bags because you'll get them for cheaper, if not free. You can also save up some pelts. If you save up pelts, it's like 8 pelts a bag for 10 slot bags. So you could do that. You could probably get pretty much free bags by saving up pelts and getting them made. Also, if you save up your wood, your ash, and any maple and stuff that you find, you can get bank boxes crafted. You can get these like larger wooden crates. I think my bank on my Rogue is full of 16 slot crates. So it's a lot of space. But I have also bought them in the past. Like 10 slotters aren't that much. They're a few silver. You know, and if it helps you to gather more loot to sell, then by all means I would buy a bag. But you could get some made if you save up some pelts. I'm sure any kind of tailor or leather worker would help you. Hey, Bill Shakes. Welcome in, man. So what's the plan for today? Well, I'm on my way to the Paladin trainer to get some spells and a new ability, like a trait ability or whatever they are. So that's pretty cool. And then I'm down for more HC. I'm down to slay some bears. I do want to work my way to the Eastern Plains pretty soon. E-Plains is where I want to go next. Start doing animals out there. There's beetles and bugs and all kinds of goodies. And they're pretty easy. And they're worth good XP. So what I might do is I might find myself at that... in the Silent Plains, there's a really cool city in the middle. And it's got a bindstone up there and a bank and all that. So I might end up working my way out to the plains soon. And I'll be inviting a lot of those grinders that want to come out and grind out there. They're going to have to work their way out of the civilized area, man. Get out there on the plains. Most vile. I see what they did there. You've bought 6 slots on a new character in Pinch. They are about a silver. You're right, Frankenbeans. That's a good tip there. You can get a 6-slotter for about 1 silver just to keep you going until you get better shit. Also, if you fight those little goblins, those little wild wanderers, those guys oftentimes drop 6-slot bags. So you could get them for free from them. You made it out to the lift yesterday and found the rhino thing. He was red. The rhino things are red for a while. They're like kind of like a scale dog or whatever. So getting to the place that I want to grind, you do have to travel through a bit of harder areas. So it's definitely going to be a journey for most. The other option is to get a teleport to Wild's End and then try and work your way up through Wild's End to the zone line. That might be the better way. It might be the better way, and it might be what I do too. Just go from Wild's End. Because realistically, the place we want to fight is right on the other side of the zone line of Wild's End and Eastern Plains. There's a vast field of bugs and bats and all kinds of good stuff. And then there are higher level things mixed in, but they're neutral. There's like a bunch of those big dinosaur looking things and stuff, but they're neutral, so they don't care what if you're fighting shit around there, and as long as you don't like hit them or piss them off, you're fine to fight around them. You made it out of the lift. Thanks for the tip. You should have enough pelts for 1 at least. Yeah, so it's 8 pelts and 2 jute to get a 10-slot bag made up. 8 pelts, 2 jute. Because they got to make all the string and stuff, the thread and everything. Shambling skeleton. My rogue can make them. When you get leatherworking, you also get outfitting, and that's where it is. But I kind of want. I'm almost ready to start working my leatherworking a little more. I want to do a few passes through the plains and get some more chests, because apparently there's new loot in them, including schematics for tier 3 armor. And so if that's the case, then I think that Logan and I probably need to do another wave of treasure hunting. Like another big wave of treasure hunting. Part 2, NPC down this way. Whoa. Whoa, man. He said part 2 is happening. Sheesh. Papa Mez, look at him, dude. That's a cool ass name right there. Papa Mez, dude. I like it. I love seeing character names, all these different character names. And so, like, clever names, make me laugh. They give me a kick out of seeing them. Alright, let's climb this. And we'll climb this. Dude, look how dangerous this place would be to stand. All those trainees shooting their bows this way. And I'm just standing here. Climb quickly before they start shooting their bows. Take an arrow right in the buttocks, man. You've been buttocks.